Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Scotch, Cigars, and Skyrim. My name is Dog Millionaire, as you all well know. I apologize, it's been a while since I've recorded an episode. I put an SSD in my computer and ran into a whole bunch of problems while putting it in there and lost a whole bunch of footage and all this stuff, and I had to basically wipe everything, including all my mods, off the computer, redo everything, reset everything back up, get it all re-upped. And then I realized there is no part of me that wants to play through the first hour and a half of this game again. So, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. What we're going to start doing is, every once in a while, probably once every couple of weeks, I'm going to pick a story mod or a quest mod, and we're going to go through that. Because it's fresh. Because it's not been played over a million times. I mean, for crying out loud, the game's 5 years old. Over 5 years old. So at this point, if you don't know this game, you wouldn't be watching this series. Everybody knows the main quest line, or at least the main couple of hours, the first couple hours of the main quest line. So, I figured to mix it up, we're still going to have Cigars, we're still going to have Scotch, and we're still going to have Skyrim. We're just going to have some mods and some different quests that have not been burned or beaten into the ground, let's say. So, without further ado, this is the one we're going to be doing. Forgotten City. And I played a little bit of this before, but lost the footage, so it never made it onto YouTube. So we're going to start over from scratch. So, I created a new character, or like a build that I don't normally use. It's like an archery and like daggers kind of little guy. He's not, big heavy armor, he's light armor, he's quick on his feet. And I just kind of power leveled him to where I wanted him to be. So here's the note that starts the quest. Now, if this was the first time I was opening this up, it would the woman's voice would come over and read this whole thing, but I'll leave it up here for a moment. Actually, I'll read it to you because I'm just that damn nice. Riches beyond imagining. I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days ago and hasn't returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help. I'll be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry, and remember, riches beyond imagining. Cassia. So, here we are. Smoking one of my standby cigars. Not anything high-end, but they are delicious. And this is actually Johnny Walker Red. This is the first bottle I've ever got of this. It's not bad. I still prefer my Doers, but it's not bad. So to accompany us on this little quest here, we have darkness, evidently. I desperately need a torch. Yeah. We have Inigo, looking regal as ever, and then we have Mule Lioness, who in this particular little playthrough happens to be my wife. So, that being said, let's move on. The door open up for us? That's got to be her. Now, between the last video and this video, obviously, like I said, I had to reinstall a whole bunch of mods, and I actually, I put some different ones on here as well. Like, depth of field, I put away. I put that on here, so like there's some distance fade. I also put on the like a lack of HUD, so it removes all of the bullshit in the way except my pretty little face up there in the top left corner. That's still there. What's this?
If you are reading this, you stand at the entrance to an ancient dwarven city. No doubt you have never heard of it, for in all my travels and all my study, I have never read of it in any text, save for the inscription here. It reads, "Those who seek refuge will find peace here, basking in the sun under the ground. Those who seek gold will find riches beyond imagining, but will pay for this folly with their lives, for there is no return to the world of man." Is it possible there is life down there? Is it possible the dwarves are still alive after all this time? As I stand here on this precipice, war raging all over Tamriel, my mind is made up. Today I take a leap of faith. Beloved reader, perhaps one day you will join me. Consider this an invitation or a warning.
Okay. about your request.
Look, are you ready to go or not?
It's a bit presumptuous. Not yet, I have some questions.
Alright, but please hurry.
Okay. What happened here exactly?
Well, we came here hoping to find something valuable to pay for carriage back to Cyrodiil. Altreus went down the shaft, but he asked me to stay here.
Why haven't you gone down there?
Because he made me promise I'd stay here and wait for him no matter what. And I keep my promises. Well, except as far as the Legion is concerned.
Alright.
My name's Cassia. My brother and I came to Skyrim from Cyrodiil with the Imperial Legion. But we took a break to explore these ruins.
Uh-huh. So you're both deserters, then.
We didn't want to get involved in this stupid war in the first place. We only came here because we were conscripted. But our unit was wiped out by Nords and those forsworn savages. And we saw a chance to get away from
Mill,
the fighting
please,
altogether.
honey.
So we took it.
That's all the
So
questions
you
I
ready
had.
to go now?
Yeah, let's roll.
I knew I could count on you. Now quickly, go!
Now, as I said before, this is, Yeah, now, as I said before, this is, like a built character. There's a mod that I downloaded on here. It's called Leveler's Tower, and basically it's a cheat mod, but you're allowed to, like, it gives you the ability without using console commands to customize your character and to whatever level you would want. So I built this guy to be basically the complete antithesis of what I normally play as. So archery, daggers, light armor, sneaking, speechcraft. Like, he's an Imperial, so I kind of built it to be an Imperial-ish kind of guy. Because every other one of my characters has always been a Nord. Heavy armor, either two-handed or one-handed in a shield. Virtually no archery or magic. So I figured a change wouldn't be a bad idea, you know? Honest to God, I don't remember what happens here, because I only made it about, like, 6 footsteps in here. This guy is really, really old. Suicide note. To whoever reads this, I am so sorry you had to find me like this, and worse, that you will share my fate. I spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. But there were only 2 choices, death or the door to the house on the lake. I made the mistake of opening that door. I thought I could help them, if I found the right one, but whatever I did, it took me right back to the lake house. In the end, all I learned is that some things are worse than death. I urge you to learn from my mistakes. Best to take your own life now, than to find out what awaits you beyond that door. I've locked it and hidden the key. I guard it with my eternal soul if I have to, but I fear even that will not be enough, for the lake house calls to you, and when it does, you must not listen. Altreus. Oh, okay, so that's her brother.
To whoever reads
Oh,
this,
sorry everybody, I didn't know he was gonna read it.
I am so sorry you had to find me like this.
He's much more epic than I am.
And worse, that you will share my fate. I've spent a lifetime in this place,
Okay,
going around.
okay, that's the lake house. We're just locked? Huh. Okay. Let's go check it out. See if it's... I'm betting it's locked because he just said it was, but I want to at least make sure. Everybody's torched here. What the hell? Yeah, okay. I bet you it's up there, maybe? That center light? Jippity jump.
That will not be enough. For the lake house calls to you.
Keep going, buddy. It's okay.
And when it does, you must not listen.
People say Skyrim is one of the
Atreus.
most dangerous places in Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
Well, I'm glad, honey. I'm glad you are proud to call it home. It's one of the reasons I fell madly in love with you.
I was in your shoes once, a lifetime ago.
Uh-huh.
I remember the way the lake house calls to you.
Alright. I do remember at certain portions of this, whenever I was testing it, I had a couple of little crashes here and there, so I'm trying to make sure that I don't run into that. But I didn't want to play too far through it, because then it would be, you know, it would take away from me experiencing it the same as you guys do. So I decided to kind of take my chances here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my one buddy and I were working on making a follower model. Actually, you saw it. Yeah, you saw it. It was Father Harvester. It was one of the older videos, and I'm such a dumbass. I forgot to back up all that stuff when I put the. Oh, never mind.
You will not learn from this.
Forgot to back everything up whenever I put the SSD in, and it lost it all. So it's gone. And it's gone. Yeah, it's totally just fried. Done. Over. Out. I feel kind of bad, but we were kind of kicking around the idea of making a Fallout follower. So that might be the next project. Okay, there's not a whole lot. Okay, there. Alright, he... Alright. I'm actually gonna leave a torch off. This kind of looks neat. And we got the sun, or the light glare and the reflection and stuff. That looks really cool.
I thought to myself, do I want to die in here alone? Or do I want to open that door? It seems like a simple choice. And yet, in the end, death was the better option all along.
Young, I journeyed with my father on hunting expeditions into Morrowind. The cliff racers made for excellent sport.
Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. She was saying that he was only in here for a couple of days.
Please understand. I locked the lake house door to stop you from making the same mistake I made.
I'm a little...
And now, you ignore my words
That's
and
gotta be
come
him.
searching for the key.
Okay, so that's his ghost.
You're making a mistake.
Okay. Man, this doesn't feel right. But I gotta find out what the hell's going on here. I gotta do that. How is he... some kind of time travel bullshit or something? Alright. Okay, what the fuck?
Like,
You good, buddy? Huh. So the ground just fell out. I don't know. Oh man. That water looks really good. They're good. Alright. Apologize for the delays here. I am going to be making frequent saves. Okay. In we go. You guys alright? In you go? Yeah, you're good, buddy. Master. I am gonna need this torch. Metalist's note.
7 years ago, I discovered this wondrous city, uninhabited. Others soon followed, heeding my invitation, and our community grew and prospered under my rule. But as I write this, I am alone once again, for my subjects have been the victims of an unspeakable atrocity. This is why, at the expense of my own life, I must open a portal that will take you into the past, before all this began. Beloved reader, you must go back, investigate what set this atrocity in motion, and prevent it by any means necessary.
My
Right.
mother was a strong woman. She's the one who instructed me on my sword fighting techniques.
Honey,
Can you imagine?
yo, baby doll, I'm begging you here. This is not the time. Let me through. Okay, we're in. I really do enjoy. Wow. Wow, look at the work this would take. My God. If by some miracle, the guy that made this, or the girl that made this for that matter, if you see this, thank you.
Where did you
This
come
is
from?
awesome. Well made. Just arrived.
It looks like you just came out of the Jarl's private lake house.
Yeah, well, you know, he needs a... Yeah, what the hell?
A what? Oh, I see. You're a little bit crazy. Well, you're in good company here, my friend. Lots of us weren't thinking straight when we arrived.
Seriously, what's today's date?
It's the first day of last seed, I believe.
What year?
I guess you hit your head pretty hard coming down the shaft, huh? It's the 194th year of the Fourth Era, of course. Look, you seem a little... you know.
Should have brushed up on my Skyrim timeline, or my Elder Scrolls timeline.
For you. Live by our laws, and we'll all get along just fine. Don't hurt anyone, don't steal anything. Same as anywhere else. Only the punishment here is
Could you imagine if we all
much,
lived by that?
much worse.
If we all just lived by those
The
two
Jarl can
fucking
tell you
rules.
and it'll be
Don't
better.
hurt anyone,
even
don't
have
steal
orders
anything.
for you.
2 rules.
I can take you to him if you like.
Why is it so fucking hard to understand? Why are people that damn dumb? Okay. No, you know what? Yeah, go ahead.
Follow me.
I will.
So, this is our farmland where we grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you ever want is leek, cabbage, and potato.
If you have
Delicious.
goods, the merchants at the market up ahead will be happy to see you. Most of us have few belongings, just what we brought in with us.
It's a good thing I'm a power lifter and I can carry
Morning,
tons of
Newsman.
shit.
Above us is the sun under the ground.
It's strange and no substitute for the real sun, of course, but these days it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the Citadel folk. Take Jormund, for example, standing up there on his balcony looking down on us. Just look at him. Yeah, Jormund, you're a really big man, aren't you? Milk drinker.
Aren't you going to introduce me
Oh,
to
he's
your
right there.
strapping new friend, Golvar?
We're on our way to see the Jarl.
Hey there, babe. I mean,
To our friend.
hey, nothing. Oh no, nothing.
I
No,
look
no,
forward
no.
to it. You should come for a drink at my tavern, the Golden Sentinel, tonight. Just about everyone's there after dark.
I couldn't
Be
possibly do
careful
that.
with Rastasia. She... well... it's not my place to say. There's enough gossip in this place as it is. It's
That's
a small
fair.
city after all. Only 24 of us at the moment. 23 if you don't count Brandes, who's halfway to the next life. Luke is barely managing to keep him alive.
Okay. "23 people for a whole town." It's a lot of work for everybody. A lot of work.
Oh, I remember the first time I met
This
the
is the Citadel, where the Jarl and his guests live. If you manage to worm your way in with them, you might get to live here too.
Nice. Nice.
Gulver, what do you think you're doing? You're meant to be working the Owl's farm, not trudging dirt into his citadel.
Oh, I hate you already.
Shaman, take it easy, would you? I was just showing our new friend here to the Jarl.
Well, how about you get back to work, and I take our new friend the rest of the way? If you don't work, none of us eat, Gulver. Remember that.
How could I forget? Fine, I'll get back to work. It was nice meeting you, my friend. Stop by for a chat anytime you like.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. That probably sounded a bit harsh, but it's my job to make sure we all have enough to eat. I'm Jormund. Let's head up to the next floor then, shall we? Stay close
okay.
behind me. Wouldn't want you getting lost now, would we?
Okay, right here.
It's good to see a new face here. Haven't had any new arrivals in a while. Since Marius. He
Marius.
mostly keeps to himself. Bit secretive, actually. Most people are pretty friendly though, and so they should be. This is the closest you'll get to Sovngarde in all of Tamriel.
I suppose that's right if you're the one living in this fucking tower.
No conflict. Most folk don't even bother locking the doors. Even if you could steal something without breaking the dwarves' law, it's not as if you could sell it to anyone here.
Who's this asshole, huh?
You wouldn't want to keep the Jarl waiting, would you?
You're the one that stopped talking to me, you dick cheese. That wasn't a very good insult. I'm sorry, I'll do better.
Oh, hello there, dear. New in town?
I'm Gaia. You come and say hello when you're free.
Always got her nose buried in a book, that one. Helps out Brawl down in the city, our resident expert about the history and laws of the Dwemer. Last I heard, they were trying to track down some dwarven artifacts. Should ask Brawl about it, if you're into that sort of thing. This is the Citadel kitchen. Remember to be polite to our cook Sanchi. She does her best with what she has, which isn't much.
That's fair. Keep walking. Come on now.
Now let's head up to the Jarl's floor.
Perfect.
Alright, we're about to meet Jarl Metellus. There's a couple of things about him, if you want to make a good impression.
Alright.
First, he was the first one here. Well, he was here before the rest of us anyway. So the Citadel is his, and we're all his guests. Second, he's very protective of this place.
Okay.
He won't tolerate anyone disturbing the peace. So be on your best behavior, and you should be fine.
Alright. So far, the music is actually very impressive. That's the thing that struck me the most. music and the voice acting are very well done. The story itself, it's intriguing. I will say that.
This is the top of the Citadel. The bathhouse is off limits, and I'm not even sure what's behind the gold door. Only the Jarl has ever gone in there.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Alright, you're on your own from here. I've got lazy farmers to supervise. Good luck with the Jarl, and I'll see you around.
Uh-huh.
The Jarl's waiting for you on his balcony, on your left.
Thank you for the directions. I appreciate it.
Still can't hear ya.
Okay. So this is where we found the thing, right? This looks like the same place we found the fucking the letter.
There's a
right, or the
face I
key,
don't
the fucking key. That's what it
recognize.
was.
Welcome to my city. I'm Jarl Metellus. Tell me, what is your name?
You sound like Patrick Stewart. I'm Julian.
It's always exciting to meet a new member of our small community. Now, before I forget, since you're here for good, you'll need some quarters.
For good, right?
Here's a key to the last vacant chambers down in the city, between Brawl and Lukey. It's all yours. Now tell me, what brings you to my city?
Actually, you sent me here from the future to save this city.
I sent you here? I'm not sure what you mean.
I'm sure you're not.
Well, let's see. This is my handwriting. The victims of an unspeakable atrocity. I will open a portal that will take you into the past. You must go back. This is real, isn't it? I've even toyed with the idea of creating a portal between 2 points in time, with Brawl's help.
Of course.
But that's odd. My letter makes no mention of what caused the disaster. I suppose I was in a hurry. So tell me, what's going to happen to us?
I don't know. But it was dark and there were burnt corpses everywhere.
That's exactly what I saw when I first discovered this place, several years ago. It seems whatever happened then is going to happen again. I think it has something to do with the dwarves' law.
All
This
right.
is bad. This is very, very bad.
Sure shit ain't good. The dwarves' law?
Yes.
Question mark?
You see, the dwarves who built this place left inscriptions. Brawl hasn't been able to fully translate them, but we understand some parts. This warning keeps coming up. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. We think that breaking the law here will cause some kind of event. The truth is, I've used the dwarves' law to frighten my people into obedience, and it's worked so far. But someone's about to break that law. Let me think. Your arrival here is exactly what I need.
All right.
You've helped me a great deal by bringing this note to my attention. I wonder if you could do me another favor.
What do you want from me?
I need you to investigate the city, talk to my people, help them, if it'll win their trust. You can even go through their possessions, if you have to. You must work out who is going to break the dwarves' law. Once you have a name, come back and tell me immediately. As Jarl, I authorize you to go anywhere you need to go, including private homes. But if someone asks you to leave, you should do so immediately.
If I help you, will you get me back to my own time and out of the city?
I can't promise either of those things, but I will certainly do everything within my power to help you once you've helped my people. And of course, if you decide to stay, I would make sure you enjoy a comfortable life here. Now what do you say? Will you help me?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Thank you. Now, You mustn't tell anybody where you're from or what may be about to happen here. People do foolish things when they panic. If it helps you, you're welcome to borrow the book on my desk. It contains the names and addresses of my subjects. Just don't show it to anyone.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, and good luck. I don't need to tell you what will happen if you fail.
And on that pleasant note, we're going to call it for this episode. So mark my words, I'm calling it now. It's either going to be something that he does or something that I do, trying to stop this catastrophe that's going to set it in motion. This is some Star Trek shit, trust me. I'm betting you. I'd be willing to bet a rather sizable sum of money that that's what the fuck is going on here. But, as always, my name is Dog Millionaire. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked what you saw here, you want to see more of it and see where this goes, toss me a like and subscribe if you'd like. And we'll see you next time on the next episode of Scotch, Cigars, and Skyrim. Peace!